Hi, this is Adam Blaylock, and you're listening to Adam the Movie Guy. Thank you for tuning in and enjoy the show. Warning, the show you're about to listen to contains strong language and an unhinged host. Don't take me too serious, I'm doing a bit here, so stay the fuck off my back. Enjoy. If this shocks you, if this offends you, and you clicked on the wrong fucking podcast. Alright, it's time to piss off a lot of Universal Monster movie fans by saying this. And it's kind of painful for me to say, only because I have tremendous amount of respect for the director and Boris Karloff, Zita Johann, and Edward Van Sloan. I mean, everybody else in this movie I really don't give two shits about. So let me just come right out and say it. The Mummy 1932 is boring as all fuck. I'm tired of pretending it's not. Every time I rewatch this film, I try to convince myself and jump through hoops to say, oh, it's not as bad as I think it is. It fucking is. If you watch this film, the energy is so fucking snooze-inducing, I have to force myself to go through with it. I mean, Jesus Christ, if you think Dracula is boring, please put this movie on and compare it to Dracula. You will literally eat your fucking words. Matter of fact, I was eating my words because I used to call Dracula boring, but then I put this movie on every October, and I immediately feel like a fucking goofy in comparison. I didn't even want to do a full-length episode for this movie because I had to force myself to go through with watching it every fucking October. And I keep saying, oh, don't worry, it's going to get better, it's going to get better. It fucking doesn't. And you know what? I'm tired of pretending it should be held up in regards to the other Universal Monster films when it's not even the same league. Now, the Mummy as a character should be held up with the other monsters, but the film itself is fucking dog shit, and I'm tired of pretending it's not. And I know I'm going to get a lot of shit from this from diehard Universal Monster fans. Well, let me tell you something. I'm a diehard Universal Monster fan. And yes, as I said earlier, it pains me to say this, but I'm tired of pretending that this movie's good when it's not. Now, if you think this movie's good, well, kudos to you. This is just my opinion. You're perfectly entitled to have yours. I didn't even bother writing a script for this fucking episode because I, A, had to force myself to watch this movie, and B, I am grasping at straws to try to think of compliments for this film. I mean, gun to my forehead, if I can come up with compliments, Boris Karloff as Imhotep the Mummy is fantastic, and Zita Johann as Anck-su-namun is on the same level as Boris Karloff, which is a bold statement to make considering how well of an actor he is. But other than that, and maybe some of the set design is pretty damn good, I'll give it credit for that. Everything else about this movie is fucking dog shit. So let me just get to the rankings so I can move on with my life. I'm going to give this film 2 sarcophaguses out of 5. Honestly, that's fucking generous because I gave Dracula, I think, 2.5 bats. And let's be honest, I gave that because Bela Lugosi carried that movie, just like Boris Karloff carried this one. Well, and Zita Johann. Well, that's all I have to say about this movie. I don't even know what else to say about this. Yeah, fuck this movie. Anyway, next movie I'm going to cover is The Invisible Man, which is leagues above this film, in my opinion at least. And I'll at least explain why when I do the review. That's all I have to say. Bye.